Here now, Mark Morano, author of The Green Fraud, and Congressman Byron Donalds of Florida. Good to have you both here this evening. Mark, you have a lot of information on this. I mean, you know, the thing that struck me that I remembered from 3 years ago was AOC saying, we've got 12 years, now we have 9 years. What is going to happen? Will you tell me what it is?
The end of civilization. This is what AOC said it legitimately. And then you had Prince Charles have a 100-month tipping point. He counted down actually the 100 months. And when he got to zero, he then gave a tipping point of like 2048. They just extend the tipping point. But I was able to trace the first climate tipping point, Judge, back to 1864 when Abraham Lincoln was president. An academic named Leo Marx warned of climatic excess unless men changed their ways. So this is deep, hardwired within the human beings that we have a sort of doomsday and that we have to be punished for our sins. And it's been taken on a sort of religion. We have to do this sort of these rituals in order to save ourselves. And the rituals, of course, are the Green New Deal, UN climate treaties, giving up our vehicle, setting your thermostat, not eating hamburgers. It's become just a long list of virtue signaling that even John Kerry admits would have no impact on global emissions, even if the U.S. zeroed down to nothing. So this is a nonsense, but it's a good time to review what's going on.
Well,
Earth
it
Day.
is, because, you know, I never really remembered what Earth Day meant. But Congressman Donalds, you know, one of the things they keep talking about are these electric cars. But the problem is we don't have an electric vehicle infrastructure, you know, so we want to get rid of gas and fuel and we shut down the Keystone Pipeline and no more drilling on federal lands, no drilling anyway. I mean, how do we make the segue from gas to electric?
The segue that they want to take us down is incredibly expensive, and it's something we simply can't afford. You're right. There's no electric infrastructure. If you went and moved, let's say, the Postal Service to an all-electric Postal Service, I've asked them, where are you going to get all the additional electricity you need on the grid to power the cars?
Thank you.
What they will tell you is, oh, we got to burn more natural gas. We got to burn more oil. So then what are we doing? And don't forget the facts that when you do electric vehicles, you need cobalt, you need lithium, you need rare earth mineral. China controls those minerals across the globe. Heck, Hunter Biden helped facilitate a cobalt mine for the Chinese in Africa. So we're giving money to the Chinese for electric vehicles that we don't even have the energy for on our own electric grid.
All right. And Mark, as it relates to that idea of getting these electric cars and then getting the lithium batteries from China, wasn't Afghanistan involved in that also? The lithium mines are in Afghanistan?
Yes, I mean, China wouldn't meet with Joe Biden, but they met with Afghanistan. China is now going to be mining the rare earth metals there. They're mining them in Africa, as the congressman said, with children as young as 9, according to international rights organizations. Electric cars, when you plug them in, you're plugging them in to oil, coal, gas chiefly. So the idea of an electric car being all green is nonsense. We are giving away American energy dominance. We had, just with President Trump, for the first time since Harry Truman, we've given all of that up for more reliance on China, Russia, OPEC. We're outsourcing our energy, and we have the best environmental standards in the world. So all we're doing is increasing real pollution in the world is when we outsource in order to meet the, quote, green agenda, unquote. And
Congressman Donalds, I only have a few seconds left. I mean, what can Congress do effectively in this situation?
What Congress needs to do is we need to actually bring back nuclear power in a major way in the United States. That'll get us zero emission energy that is cheap, affordable, and is reliable.
Okay. All right. Mark Morano and Congressman Byron Donalds, thanks so much for being with us tonight.